Yeah, there are some more weird activities happening in the skies of...
They've hidden this from you for 2,000 years.
We rolling? We rolling? We rolling? We rolling? Welcome to Alien Insight, guys. Today we're gonna look at some conspiracy stuff, UFOs, all kinds of rant. We're gonna look at some crazy TikToks from all over the web, and just strap on in and let's go.
Yeah, there are some more weird activities happening in the skies of Texas. This thing over here comes out of the night sky. It projects this field, this beam out in front of it, right in front of the moon, and it passes right by the moon. Y'all gotta take a look at this video, but this thing is very unique. It changes in size and everything. So here it is coming out of the sky. Y'all see that? Look at this. Look how it changes.
What the fuck? Look at that, holy shit!
Y'all see that? What is it posting towards the moon? And if you also notice, the shape of this UFO or drone has changed.
What the fuck was that?
That's crazy. Y'all see that? And it goes right by the moon. So yeah, y'all see that? Let me show y'all. So it comes out in the sky. It fires this electromagnetic pulse, I would say. Right? I have no idea. And then even the shape of the drone or UFO, look, you see how it gets bigger too? Y'all see that? Look at that. Look how small it was right there. And as it gets closer to the moon, look, y'all see how small it is right there? And it changes in size and shape when it gets closer to the moon.
What the fuck? Look at that, holy shit!
I don't know, Texas, you might have to get ready for a different color type of rain, because I mean, y'all see the colors around the moon, right? So what do you guys think this is? There's a lot of activities happening in the sky. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. The shift is here. Let's get it. Peace in.
I'm from outer space, I got Milky Way for blood, evolution in my veins. I'm gone, I've been far away, I'm illuminated now, make a move, start the waves. I've been breathing around fire for a long time. I had a vision from the birds, they wanna go find. Artificially intelligent way, I'm your future, past and present, I'm a fine line. Yeah, I'm a listening of this illusion. I am not really here, I'm an intrusion. I don't swim or sink, I just flow. I don't need gravity, I don't need room. When I move, it's it up with a rumble. I won't ever ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble. When I
And already you can see a much more stable fracture. Okay, I have to do this quick because this stuff does not last. 525, you can see there's a whole range of tones here, but 525, you're going to hear, you probably hear the fluctuation there. witnessing a gate portal.
They don't even hide it anymore.
The season premiere of SNL with Ice Spice.
Ooh, look at us, 3 Gen Z icons.
Aren't you like 40?
No. Long time ago, I met this guy and made a deal where I get to stay 25 years old for forever.
What guy?
Tall fella, horns, red fur, I don't know, little hooves.
Keen, that's the devil, dude.
What? I thought it was like a Times Square Elmo or something.
Darkest discoveries made by humans. Twin paradox.
Here's how it works. Let me get a pair of twins, all right? They're born the same time, they're the same age. And now one of them, I will send off at 90% the speed of light. And the other I'll keep down here on Earth. Turns out, this twin that I've already sent, his clock ticks 44% as fast as this twin's clock. Our clock here on Earth. So, this twin is aging more slowly than this one. How about 99.9%? We're getting closer and closer to the speed of light itself. And at that speed, the clock ticks only 4.5% as fast. So, what does this mean? Tell you what it means. This twin that traveled for 5 years and comes back, if they went at 99.9% the speed of light, after 5 years, they're 5 years older. We have aged 110 years.
First there's Rogan, then there's Tucker, and then a Kardashian, and now we've got Dr. Phil in the UFO game. That's right. This might be the biggest sign yet that disclosure has definitely gone mainstream. Anyhow, on a new episode of his podcast, Dr. Phil sat down with former intelligence official Lou Elizondo and journalist Bryce Zabel.
Thank you both for joining me. Everybody now knows who you guys are, and I am sure leaning forward into this subject matter.
They talked about all the basics. They covered everything. Crashed craft, recovered bodies, secret government programs going back to the 50s. And Phil wasn't skeptical. He was actually leaning in.
I can also say now, without getting into trouble, that biologics or biological specimens and samples were recovered from some of the crashes involving some of this very, very exotic technology. This conversation is dynamic. It's ongoing right now. There's a lot of people, both at the Pentagon and at the CIA and within our intelligence community, that are trying to figure out how to have this conversation with the American people.
And at one point, Dr. Phil said it himself. He used to scoff at all this, but not anymore. When people like Dr. Phil are saying this is real, what does that say about how far we've actually come with the narrative?
You know, I used to think and comment on this as, I would say, a healthy degree of skepticism. My biggest concern was that every time I saw someone on camera talking about this, he was somebody in a dirty gimme cap.
Like it or not, I think it's just the beginning of more mainstream figures jumping on board. Let me know if you agree or disagree. I think we're going to see more and more of this. And I think it's safe to say that disclosure has definitely gone mainstream.
Hollow Earth is a part of Flat Earth. Well, biblical Flat Earth. No actual Flat Earther believes in the pancake in space. This is our biblical realm, which includes Sheol. This is my favorite Bible app, Haven. I love it because I can ask it literally anything. It'll be honest too. If there's no verses, it's gonna tell you. First one is Genesis 6:4. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days. When you look up the translations for this, it can equally say in the earth. Ezekiel 26:20, I will bring you down with those who go down to the pit, to the people of long ago. I will make you dwell in the earth below as in ancient ruins with those who go down into the pit. Philippians 2:10, at the name of Jesus every knee should bow in heaven and on earth and under the earth. Revelation 5:3, no one in heaven or on earth or under the earth could open the scroll. There is definitely underground cave systems. So welcome to Biblical Cosmology, Hollow Earthers.
Ariana Grande might have accidentally revealed the secrets about celebrities dyeing their hair blonde.
Oh, is it call for help?
Close.
Oh, okay.
Close.
Yeah?
Yo, usually when people start blowing up, they
go
dye
blonde.
their hair blonde.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande, she was actually on the red carpet and she kind of made a joke. I don't remember.
You know what? They did the Brighter Days memory erasure treatment to me, so I'm having trouble remembering the details. They're foggy.
What she's referencing is her music video.
Look this good. We can't be friends, but I'd like to just.
People are speculating in this video she's trying to reveal the truth about dyeing your hair blonde. Now that's a callback to a Jim Carrey movie. I forgot what it's called. But in the beginning of the video she has brown hair.
Yeah.
Theory is the blonde hair isn't them dyeing their hair blonde. It's a result of going through the procedure. When you dunk your head into the liquid, they go through the memory erasure or they go through the brainwashing. It changes the color of your hair.
What?
That's
the
his
heck?
theory.
Has the Antichrist arrived? Out of Forbes, we have Soviet spacecraft Cosmos 482 location after re-entry baffling watchers. This was a spacecraft sent up 50 years ago that was on a mission to go to Venus. And remember, Venus is the morning star. We live under a firmament. They're not going into outer space. They're trying to break the watchers out of the firmament. So here's the picture of the landing. What does that look like to you guys? As if that's not weird enough. Cosmos 482. 482 in the Hebrew is youth, young man, silence, which is interesting because we went over that story about Thor, who's the equivalent of Satan, having to be silent at the wedding in Norse mythology. This is number 482 in the Greek. Anti-lamb. To help, to support, to take hold of. I am not saying for certain one way or the other, but I do find this very strange. Regardless, God is watching, God has our backs, and he has his eye on his people. We're not supposed to fear prophecy, but we are supposed to keep watch, keep our eyes open on Jesus, but be aware of your surroundings and what's going on.
They've hidden this from you for 2,000 years. Your pineal gland was worshipped by the ancient Egyptians, but now it's been shut down. What if I told you there's a frequency that reactivates it in 7 minutes? A forgotten audio protocol. That's changing lives today. It's not just spiritual. Neuroscience now confirms the pineal gland releases DMT, the molecule of dreams, when stimulated. This 7-minute frequency has been called the genius wave, and it's helping people access a hidden part of their mind. Try it. Feel the shift. Link in bio if you're ready to awaken the part of you they tried to silence. Discover the genius frequency. Tap the link in bio description before it disappears.
Almost all of us incarnated in this galaxy feel a deep soul connection to Lyra. But why? Because Lyra, along with its brightest star Vega, is known as the home of human consciousness. This is where our story as a species truly began. At the dawn of this galaxy, a collective of highly advanced beings known as the Elohim made a monumental decision. They would co-create life, just like Source itself. And so, they chose the small constellation of Lyra as the birthplace of physical humanoid existence. Its stars and planets had conditions most favorable for sustaining physical life. Avion, a true paradise planet with oceans, mountains, rivers, and lush vegetation, became the first home of the feline race. When the feline beings first arrived, they were in etheric form, light-based consciousness with no physical body. Over millions of years, they evolved into physical forms, eventually creating the majestic lions and other feline species we recognize today. They later merged their DNA with an ape-like mammal they developed on Avion. The result? A more humanoid feline form, still retaining their facial features, instincts, and strength. From this lineage came the royal house of Avion, a noble genetic line that would influence many worlds. These feline beings were brilliant geneticists, explorers, and scientists, but one of their most profound contributions would be the creation of an entirely new species, one that would carry a soul. Through intentional genetic evolution and countless crossings, the Adamic human was born. Two major subgroups emerged. The white Nordic Lyrans were tall, luminous, and graceful. They were created as the physical embodiment of the Omega Father God consciousness. The second subgroup were the blue Vegan race, often associated with the Hindu deities Krishna and Vishnu. These were the Alpha Mother God consciousness made manifest. With blue or dark skin, they were deeply spiritual, focused on healing, service, and introspection. Together, the Lyrans and Vegans seeded countless star systems, including Atlantis and Lemuria here on Earth, and became known as the root race of all humanoids in our galaxy. Not all Lyrans looked the same. Some had cat-like features, while others resembled birds, and many looked entirely human. Their appearances varied based on their home planets, distance from the stars, and the type of stars themselves. Their civilization included many worlds: Avion, Avalon, Apex, Bila, Tika, and Mirok, where they lived peaceful agrarian lives for over 40 million years. During this time, they evolved to live 400 years and even longer. Another profound race within Lyra was the avian beings. These majestic beings, thought to have originated in another universe, arrived as 12D consciousness. Over time, their descendants evolved on 3D planets into diverse bird-like forms, some capable of teleportation and interstellar travel through consciousness alone. Their legacy echoes across many star systems today, often appearing as guides, messengers, and high-dimensional protectors. So, what does this all mean for us? It means that almost every human being on Earth today carries genetic and soul imprints from these founder races: feline, humanoid, and avian. We are the living expression of a galactic experiment in consciousness, a divine lineage of creators, explorers, and healers. The Lyrans and Vegans seeded the stars, and we are their cosmic children. Their story is our story. Do you feel a connection to Lyra or Vega? If so, please let me know in the comments. And for more galactic history, starseed lineages, and multidimensional wisdom, follow me now at AstralK, and check out my other videos.
Ocean, dotted with remote tropical islands. It spans over 27 million square miles, 6 times bigger than the United States. March 20th, 2013. 3,000 feet below the surface, a remotely operated vehicle, or ROV, scans the sea floor. The ROV is about to perform maintenance on data recording equipment when an elaborately shaped object comes into view.
It's got symmetry. The top half and the bottom half seem to match almost perfectly.
This looks like it could be some kind of robot observing the deep.
The shape is complex, beautiful, and strange. Experts can't tell if it's a creature or machine. But as the ROV approaches to examine it closer, the reaction of the object is instant and incredible.
What are those shiny lights? How did it transform? This is unlike anything I've ever seen. The way it suddenly morphs is totally shocking. It completely changes shape from like a 2D symbol, and then it becomes this 3D creature, and it seems to be alive or powered in some way.
What looked at first like a flat 2D pattern is now a strange structure or creature, with what looks like a gleaming metal frame and flashing lights.
It's almost as if it's deploying some kind of weapon system. Maybe it perceived the ROV and went into attack mode.
Whatever this thing is, it's unlike anything biologist Kelly Price has seen before.
It's clearly not a squid, not an octopus, not a fish.
It appears mechanical, but nothing man-made looks anything like this. And why is it here?
Could this potentially be an alien autonomous vehicle?
Is it sent in peace or conducting reconnaissance with a darker purpose?